in a different area. Now, I don't have my little gorilla stick, so the camera will be shaky. But, deal with it. This is a nice, I just had dinner by myself. There's the star of the stream. This is Beverly Boulevard right here. Nice part of town. Come on, Lois. Lois, come on. This is actually a really nice residential area. I mean, these homes you are about to see are $3.5 million and up, as you can see. Like, that's a big home. Now, I don't know if I'd want to live on the back end of an alley, but hey, what do I know? I just work here. High protege in the house. The only man other than the chicken man with all caps privileges. Like that, these are nice homes, man. This is no joke. Now, I only walk here at night because there's not a lot of homeless. So I feel safe walking down these dark streets. All right, Lois is gonna pee-pee. You guys don't need to see that. Big Bones Jones. I mean, how'd you like it if Lois watched you pee-pee? I don't think you'd dig it. So as you can see, these homes are pretty nice. This is one of the cheaper homes, and it's probably $2.5 million. And we're gonna go over here because Lois don't like the water. We'll just go across the street and we be chilling. Hold on, I gotta stop to read that. Lewis, are you bombing in my stream? This isn't amateur night. So please keep your jokes to yourself. I don't mean to come in hot, but come on, man. I have to keep a standard in my stream. See, Lois hates the water so much, she's mean mugging it. There's the moon. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's a little cold, but I'm also wearing shorts. So if I had regular pants on, it actually isn't funny to me. But I appreciate you taking the shot. Come on, Lois. It's not so cold if I keep up the pace. Come on, Lois. See, she's happy because she loves walking through grass. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button if you can. I don't think that's asking too much. I'm sure there are some celebrities around here. I mean, who the fuck can afford, a $3 or $4 million home other than a celebrity? And this isn't even, to be honest with you, that nice of a neighborhood. I mean, it's okay. Now, you want the fat daddy homes where the NBA players and A-list actors live. You got to go north of Sunset, baby dolls. But I wouldn't mind living here. I mean, here's a nice home. I mean, as you can see, this home's, I guess, 2.8. It's a weird mixture of homes. It's old school homes, like built in the 70s, Mediterranean style homes. And then you've got the here's a home for sale, so we'll see what's going on over here. And then you've got the modern, there's thousands of homes that look like these homes. They're just square boxes, but they're very modern inside. And I think this home, this is definitely one of those homes. I'm gonna guess without even looking, it's $3 to $4 million. Yeah, so I mean, this home's for sale. So this is, it's got a camera there. I mean, they're high tech, but I would be scared, if you got a $3 to $4 million home like this, that camera's not gonna fucking scare anybody. I mean, look at this. I could hop over this. There's another camera by the door, but these cameras don't scare anyone. There's another camera right there. It's just, I mean, do you think this setup is going to scare a potential thief? Let's see what the address here is. So you guys can, 139, I think this is Edinburgh. So if you want to look up on Google Earth or Zillow, 139. I believe this is Edinburgh. We'll see when we get to the end of this street. I would guess that home, 3.5 million. Now, this is a little more intimidating, but you see what I'm saying? It's the same style house. There's a camera there, probably a camera by the door. I mean, this might scare thieves a little bit. It's about a 6.5 foot. Now, this is a good gate, but you can see it's the same type of home. This is, a little harder to break into. You gotta put some thought into, I mean, it's not that hard to jump over, but, and then you've got this fucking house. I mean, this house looks, who lives here? The fucking Addams family? What the fuck? So let me see the stream here. We're just walking around, Mason. I mean, isn't that crazy, though? See, here's another home. Looks very similar. $4 million. And I mean, I'm sure I'll look it up when I get home. But, that's fucking nuts, man. All right. And, like I said, this neighborhood, it ain't that great. Like, it's not a bad neighborhood. Now, We're gonna cut through the gas station here. I said gas, not gash. That's the name of the bar I want to open one day. I want to have 2 bars back to back with a secret door in between. One's going to be a gay bar called the Bone Zone, and then you open up a secret panel door, and it's going to be called the Gash Station. Might be a lesbian bar, we'll play with it. So this is 3rd Street. Hold on, I gotta rest my arm, man. It's hard to do without the gorilla stick. Yeah, let me test out the security. Let me try and break into the house. But, 3rd Street, there's a lot of boutique stores, some restaurants and bars. It's kind of like the new Melrose, if you will. Now we're going to cut up Laurel and go back to my car. But, you got like a Sweetgreens here, and there was a good burger place here, but I think they went out of business. We'll go across. I think, Verve. The Verve. There's good burgers there. I went there with someone who shall remain nameless. What up, Flat Cat? We're just doing a old school walk and talk. Minus the gorilla stick. I'm handheld baby dolls. Oh, Lois got a nice... Oh, I forgot to in there, there's an alley. Like, I would not want to live, like, say, in this house and have it now. I hear some movement in the alley. Let's see what's going on. Fuck that. I'm not going down there. So that's the crazy thing. You could have a $4 million home, and there's a homeless encampment. Right? This is... That's an old school, like, Spanish Mediterranean. I mean, if I had that house on 139 Edinburgh, I'd raise the gate. And now they have those fucking Ring cameras that talk. It's really fucking scary. You are now being watched. Actually, maybe I should do that. Loan out my voice for that gig. My voice would scare the shit out of somebody. But I forgot to answer someone's question. Have I ever been to Skid Row? I mean, I was basically there last night. I went to the Kings game. Now, the Kings game, the Crypto.com arena, it's on, where is it? Basically Olympic and Figueroa. So if you want to look that up, and they've, for lack of a better word, tried to whiten it up. There's $1 million lofts and condos all around that particular area, but you go a couple blocks east, I think it's Broadway, and they ain't gonna build no arena on Broadway. I mean, it is scary. Tent city, people shitting in the street. It's a scary part of town that I don't frequent too often. Now, I used to go, there was a comedy club called the Downtown Comedy Club. And Garrett Morris from Saturday Night Live, I don't know if he owned it. See, here's another box house. Nice house, though. This is probably, I don't know, there's a couple cameras. Same as Edinburgh. I think he was just the name behind it. And, it was on 5th and Spring. And I was offered crack cocaine walking into the club one night. So, downtown, it ain't a great part of town, to be honest with you. Let me read the chat for a second. Yeah, I mean, Van Nuys is a, weird part of town. Like, I had an ex, the girl from Motorhead. She kind of lives in that area between Sherman Oaks and Van Nuys, so she's in the good part. But if you go down Van Nuys, say Van Nuys and Oxnard, if you want to look up that, it gets real rough. I mean, it's all Mexican gangs, and I remember I looked at a condo there about a year ago because it was a good price. It was all new. And, I remember the garbage container for our building, or what would have been my building, was littered with MS-13 graffiti. Goodbye. So, because what I do when I'm thinking of buying a house or a condo or whatever you want to call it, like, see, that's another box house right there. Now, I like this guy's style. He has a warning sign that says danger, gun owner. So he's probably not going to get robbed. And then here's another right next to it, a house that just looks the same. Now, we'll take you on a little bit of the tour of some of the haunts, the Skakel haunts. And right up to the left, that white building, I used to work there. It's still there. Easton's Gym. It's like a boutique gym. It's not like one of those Equinox type of gyms. And here's Swingers. I always talk about this restaurant. There we go. Swingers. You'll see a lot of famous comics eating here late night. And Lois is just chilling. Swingers, they used to be open 24 hours, but then I think after the pandemic, they close at 3. But I've had a lot of great times at Swingers. Lois, we're in the middle of the street, baby doll, so let's keep it moving. Hold on. Come on, buddy. Whoa. You be chilling, Lois. Lois, you getting heavier, man. See, she knows what time it is. This car's coming out to take me out. All right. Earl After Dark. What up, guys? Just a nice little stream to end the evening. What are you driving? A BMW X3. All right. I'm not going to do a Felicia Michaels and get taken out while I'm driving. So I'm not going to read the stream until I park. This is Beverly Boulevard right here. A very chill part of town. Well, actually, this car isn't fancy. I mean, to be honest with you, it is probably their low-end model, to be honest. And that big building you see straight ahead, that's the Beverly Center. It's really a monstrosity of a building. And let me put my signal on here. We're going to CVS. Now this place is the Wild West. Sometimes at night, people think that they can buy booze 24/7. They can't. Yes, the Beverly Center's right there. We'll park right here. What up, William? We're just chilling right now. It's a good time to, do business late night. Keep your eyes out. We might see some freaks. Here's the makeup section. Let's see. I don't like any. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to have to mute it because they're playing music. I have to mute the sound because of the music. Okay, sorry about that. They were playing music in there. Yeah, I do my own shit. Fuck yeah. Shave my balls. Fuck yeah. All right. Lois be chilling right now. She be chilling. So I'm not going to do this while I'm driving, of course. But, well, I mean, I don't, I shave my balls to the best of my ability. But, it's one of those things that you got to be real careful. Lois is the best. She's a 15-year-old. Oh, message hell for review. Did Andy Dick really lick your face? Yeah, he did, and I fucking punched him. And then he went in the original room and started saying the N-word, like, loudly. So that's kind of why he's not really allowed at the Comedy Store anymore. And the really sad thing is that his son Lucas is a really funny comic, or at least he was. I haven't seen him in a couple years, so just kind of sad. But we'll go 5 more minutes, guys. That's the sad thing is, Andy Dick, and he's pretty. Now I got to be careful because there's a lot of homeless around here. I don't want to get fucking jacked. The freaks are out tonight. So I think that's the last thing Joe Rogan talked about me on his podcast. I think he was with Hinchcliffe and they were talking about, Andy Dick and his shenanigans. It's just liquid death, mountain water. Just water in a can, basically. It's not like the greatest tasting thing, but there's better, there's worse out there. Thank you, BB. I've noticed a drop in my subscriptions, so I'm trying to stream a little more. And I know eventually I'm going to have to settle in on a time and just say, fuck it, I'm going to stream every day at 5 p.m. But right now I'm not there, so, Yeah, I mean, he's fucked up now. Now no one will work with him. Because the thing is, when if you have a cartoon or a sitcom or whatever, and you want Andy Dick in it, you got to take out insurance. And now here's a Tesla car parking in the handicap zone, one of those big, ugly cyber trucks. Unbelievable. That's why, a lot of people you think are hot, but they're crazy. They don't want, they cost too much, It's like the Indian on Predator. That guy was fucking nuts, man. He had to have a full-time security guard follow him around the set. Like, even Schwarzenegger was scared of him. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know him well enough to say he's on this or he's on that. But, it's just sad when you see someone with talent fuck it all up. But, what are you going to do? 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. I mean, I would say the times I've seen him, he was drunk. Probably a little bit of the yayo. I know Predator is my all-time favorite action movie. So here's a funny story to end on. And hit the like and subscribe button if you can. Goodbye, Kathy. But the other night I'm at my friend's tattoo shop on Sunset. I don't know, William. I don't know. And I'm talking to this guy about movies. And he kind of looks familiar, but he had a goatee that, I didn't really place it. And we're talking about Robbie Benson and my favorite character actor of all time, G.D. Spradlin, who was the coach in North Dallas 40 and One-on-One, and he played the corrupt senator in Godfather 2. And this guy was telling me he studied under Stella Adler, like didn't go to the school, but studied with the actual Stella Adler. And I'm like, this guy's got to be somebody. And so we go our separate ways. And I said, goodbye, man. I said, my name's Earl. He's like, hey, I'm Judd. I'm like, oh, cool. Judd Nelson. I was talking to Judd Nelson for 40 minutes. I had no idea it was him. So, yes, he was the great. He is a great. He's no longer with us, but. And the great thing about G.D. Spradlin was he only started acting at 50. Like, fuck, man, I wish he would have started acting sooner. But he did not. So, and Judd Nelson was so nice because he played, it's kind of a long story, so I'll chop the fat out of it because I'm a little tired. He was in the original TV movie for not Boys in the Hood, the Billionaire Boys Club, which was a story about this con artist named Joe Hunt, who roped people into scam investments, and then one time he got scammed. And the end of the story is basically he got convicted of killing the guy who scammed him, but the rumors have always been out there that the guy never died. He scammed everyone into thinking he's dead so he wouldn't have to pay all his debts. So I knew Joe Hunt because me and my brother and a bunch of people used to play tackle football at this park in Laurel Canyon, which is the canyon that brings the valley and my part of town together. And Joe Hunt would always come and watch us play. And he would always talk to each of us. And it never really hit me, but he was sizing us up to scam, because it was pretty apparent that all of us were rich kids, just fucking around on a Saturday afternoon. So, and Judd Nelson, I thought he was much better than the new Billionaire Boys Club movie. So, that's it. That's my Hollywood story. I love you guys. Yes, Judd Nelson, he was in New Jack City. He was St. Elmo's Fire, Making the Grade with Dice Clay. And so next time I see him at this place, I'm going to bring up Making the Grade. I could probably get him on the podcast. So, love you, Kathy. Yeah, he is a good actor. I mean, I could definitely see him. What he needs is what Travolta got with Pulp Fiction. He needs that, just someone to give him a shot. Because I'm sure he burned some bridges in Hollywood, but Hollywood's very forgiving. So, Earl Skakel, over and out.